As promised, I'm bringing you today's Wellness Wednesday all the way from beautiful Sedona, Arizona.
It's Wellness Wednesday!
So this trip was totally spontaneous and unplanned. A couple of my friends found this amazing resort and I had been wanting to get away. It didn't take much convincing at all for me to join the trip. So the drive was about 7 hours from LA to Arizona, and fortunately I didn't have to drive at all. We just played some of our favorite tunes, and the views on the way in were so mind-blowing. It was like not a bad drive at all. So about this resort, it's one of those magical places that you just want to keep to yourself and like not tell anybody. But I love you guys, so I won't be a hater. We stayed at the Miamo Resort and Spa, which was actually voted the #1 destination spa in the United States. So, of course, it was a little pricey, but you guys, if you just split the cost with some friends, it's so worth it. The grounds and the lodging were just unbelievable. I spent a lot of time walking through the casitas where we stayed and just kind of exploring. The resort is built right in the middle of these canyons and cliffs, so you're getting mind-blowing views from every direction. It's amazing. So what I did absolutely prepare for was the hiking. I was really looking forward to that. So I bought all my necessary equipment. I bought real hiking boots because my handy dandy Vans were not going to carry me to the mountaintops. We had heard a lot about the Vortex hikes, and I was really, really excited about doing one of those. So these are areas where there is said to be like swirling centers of energy that you can really feel. And it's conducive to healing, spiritual expansion, getting clarity, great for meditation. And we got a chance to do that. The energy was so powerful up there that even the trees in that area are all twisted and coiled and pulled towards that energetic field. So it was really something magical to witness. I also had a really lovely encounter with this man who has been climbing up to the top of the Vortex for, I think, 11 years or so. Every day, once or twice a day, he goes up and plays his flute and does affirmations, and is just such a beautiful person. He came down, he spoke to us, and gave me a beautiful message about unconditional love and left us with these heart-shaped rocks. And so that was one of the highlights of my trip for sure. This trip for us was all about resetting and recalibrating. So we spent a lot of time just chilling out and enjoying the actual resort. Their accommodations were extraordinary. The restaurants were beautiful, had scenic views, of course. We got a chance to just chill by the pool for hours, have some drinks, read books, relax. The resort offers a wide range of Native American-inspired wellness services, including meditation, yoga, massages and skincare, energy clearing, intuitive readings. I mean, they do pretty much everything you can think of within the realm of wellness. The highlight of the entire trip for me was waking up at 3 a.m. to see the sunrise over the Grand Canyon. This was a bucket list item for me that I had totally forgotten, but I'm so happy that I got to check it off and do it with friends. It was so absolutely gorgeous. There was no way that I could even completely capture it on my phone. I had to share these views with you guys, though. It was so mind-blowing and breathtaking. I encourage everybody to hop in a car and road trip to the Grand Canyon. It's a must-see. It just puts a lot of things into perspective. You realize how small you are in the grand scheme of things and just the evolution of life, of humanity, and of this earth. So definitely put that on your bucket list. Go see the Grand Canyon when you get a chance. This was such a grounding trip for me. I have a lot on my plate, and this was just a moment to get centered, get focused, kind of step away from the everyday demands of my life and immerse myself in some nature. And as wild as this year has been, I'm really grateful for the opportunity for just space and time to do things that I wouldn't have ordinarily done, like take a road trip with friends. I plan on making this trip at least once a year. I really, really enjoyed myself, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. Until next week, take care, be well.